Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And today I am in my office because my husband is at home napping, and I thought, well, I'll just get out for a little bit and make some videos. And I want to give a shout out to a channel that I actually found through the person that tagged me in this tag video. So Tom Talks Books. How are you doing, Tom? He and I are reading this month together starting tomorrow. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. So I'm excited about doing that buddy reads. But I think he also tagged, I think it was him that tagged Books and Looks. I will leave their description below. It's a couple and they review books, and I am like obsessed with this channel. I just like binge watched like 6 or 7 of their videos today. So I will link their channel below. They're so refreshing, and they're kind of different than anything else I've seen on BookTube because they do them together. And they play off each other so very, very well. So I'm going to, it's Becca and his name is Mike. They're the couple. And I will leave their information below. Go check them out. They're like an awesome like YouTube, BookTube couple. So I'm excited about watching like them develop. And I think they've actually been around for a while. So I'm gonna have to like go back and watch like all their, because they did the BookTube Newbie Tag 2.0, but like they did it like a while ago. So it's not like they just did it, I don't think. So I don't know. I watch a lot of their videos like out of order. So I'm gonna have to go back and find them. But like every video of theirs I love. And I love that they like don't agree on stuff. But it's very cool. Just go check them out. So let's get right into this video, shall we? It is the Reading Habits book tag, and thank you, Tom, for tagging me here. I think below it has, okay, they're called Books and Looks is who they are, and he also tagged me. I'm Peter Likes Books, in case you didn't know. So let's get right into this. Oh, I have to go to the original tag video for the questions. Hold on just a second. I don't know what the video is called. Oh, shoot. Oh, here it is. Reading Habits book tag. I know, I've been injured in an accident. Okay, so here it is. Gotta wait for the ad to run through. Excuse me. Okay, so here's the original video by A Path of Pages. I think it's, is it hers original? In which, wait. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just gonna get in here and do the questions anyway. The Reading Habits book challenge, shall we? Number 1, do you have a certain place at home for reading? I, do actually, and this is interesting, but like, I always read outside on the front porch. Our back patio has been absolute junk for like the last 2 years. We've been asking them to redo it. We just got it redone this week. It's taken them 3 weeks to do. I went and bought 2 new chairs yesterday, so I sat out there and I read yesterday. It was fantastic. I love reading outside. The problem is that it is, like, I like really want to change hats. I know that that's janky halfway through a book. Look at that. Heat miser! But I wore this for my other video. If you don't know, I have 3 other channels, so I basically just film all my videos like that. But anyway, I don't know, I just love to read outside, and it's really hard for me to read inside. We have like a loft condo, so if I stay inside and I read late at night, like Alex can like see the lights and it bothers him, my husband Alex. So I've got to find another place to read during the winter. Number 2, a bookmark or random piece of paper. Always a bookmark. I collect bookmarks. I don't know if you guys know that. I collect postcards for bookmarks, and I also collect bookmarks. My favorite ones, I just organized all of my bookmarks yesterday into like ones that I like use. I have to be honest, this is crazy, but out of all the ones that people send me, I usually use like the half-price book ones and the most. Excuse me, I'm like, I need some coffee, I'm hiccuping. Just because they're like so cheap, they're just paper, and then I like toss them out if they like get ripped up or whatever. My favorite ones that people have sent me, and I'm sorry, I don't know who sent them to me, but are those little ones that are sprouts, they're plastic. I love those so much, 1. 2, I love the Janis Joplin ones that are like actual footage from like her documentary. And then 3, what was the 3rd one? I just had it. Oh, it's this like tape cassette, and then it like has like the running tape, and then you like put that in the page. I love that one too. All right, number 3, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? Well, I can stop at a certain like amount of pages. I usually like to stop at a chapter. And even when I'm like listening on Audible, like I will drive around until a chapter ends. If I look and I have like 16 minutes left and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm just like, screw it, baby, I'm going to bed. But like I always try to like end it at like a page end or like a paragraph. I cannot just end it like on a sentence, you know what I mean? Okay. Number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? I typically always drink a bottle of water or coffee. I don't eat. I'm not like, you know, like it's always interesting to me when we like have all these like, you know, book tags and people are like, what is your special snack when you're reading? Like, I don't have a special snack. Now, if I'm reading something and in the book, they start talking about something that sounds really good, like I just read this murder mystery, and I can't, what was it called? It was Michael Connelly's new book. But in the middle of it, they were talking about like going to get cheeseburgers at this like diner, and I was like, oh my god, like I want a big fat cheeseburger, and I'm a vegetarian since August 1st. So I'm like, well, I can't have that. So anyway, I'm not a big eater while I read. Number 5, multitasking, music or TV while reading. Absolutely nothing. I cannot have anything else going on. My husband, when he's working and reading for all kinds of stuff, he always has like loud electronic dance music playing, and I'm like, how do you do that? He's like, I study better that way, I always have. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I have to have absolute silence while I'm reading. Sometimes even if I'm out on the front porch, and the construction workers are out there and their music's playing or they're talking too loud, I'm just like, it's like nails on the chalkboard. Okay. Number 6, one book at a time or several at once. Well, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know I am definitely a several at once kind of person. I think I'm currently right now, here we'll just go into my Goodreads really quick and look. I think I'm reading like 7 books. I just finished Openly Straight last night, and so I started a little early because I knew I would have some time. I wouldn't have much time today to read it. So I'm reading The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I'm literally like 5 minutes into it. Eliza and Her Monsters, I'm like 70% in. Richard Lehman's No Sanctuary, I'm 70% in. Goodbye Days by Jeff Zentner, I'm only 4% in. Truly Madly Guilty, I'm 7% in. Windfall, I'm 23, I thought it was like 50%. The Summer That Everything Melted, I'm reading. Summer Days and Summer Nights, I have 100 pages left, and that is it. So yeah, I'm always reading several books at the same time. Okay. Number 7, reading at home or everywhere. I love to read everywhere. I especially love to read like I love to read at home, but I love reading like by a pool, or like if I'm sitting in just like an airport or a doctor's office or wherever. I carry a book with me always. I have a backpack, like a white backpack. If you ever see me out in public, you'll always see it's like, it's basically my purse. I carry this white Patagonia backpack with me. Maybe it's North Face. No, it's Patagonia. It doesn't really matter. Maybe it could be JanSport. So anyway, I carry this backpack, white backpack with me everywhere. I've had it for years and years and years, and I love it. So ragged. Number 8, reading out loud or silently in your head. Oh, silently in my... Do people do that? Do people read out loud? Oh, no, ma'am. I would think that's crazy. No, I have to read silently in my head. If you do that, I apologize. I don't think you're crazy, really. But, what? Like, I'm so confused. Only in class, thank you. Yeah, I only read silently in my head. I can't even imagine. Okay. Number 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? Okay, I don't read ahead. Like, I never do that because my whole attitude about it is, why are you reading it? And it was so funny because years ago I had this friend of mine and we very much like read the same books and at the same time, and she would always finish them first, and I would be like, Jenny, you're always like finishing them like days ahead of me, you know? You read so fast. And one day she was like, just out of the blue, like, I mean, this is after like 5 years of us like picking books to read together. She was like, well, you know, I kind of just skim the whole book and then I just read the very end. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, like that's the only reason that you read a book is to find out what happens. I go, no, that's not why you read a book. You read a book for like falling in love with the characters and the story and the plot development. And she goes, no, I really just kind of like to find out what happens at the end. I don't think she reads much anymore. So anyway, but yeah, I do skip pages. This is when I skip pages, is when like, I've been reading a book for a really long time and it's like, okay, it's time to get done. Like, I have to be honest, like with Summer Days and Summer Nights by Stephanie Perkins, I didn't skip pages, but there are like whole stories in there. I just finished one. I can't remember who it's by. Well, the last 2 stories that I read, I did not love. I didn't skip pages, but I literally like skimmed paragraphs because I was like, I just want this so done. And now I'm on the Cassandra Clare one, so I don't, Cassandra Clare, whatever. I don't know if I'm going to love it or not. I have like literally exactly 100 pages left of that book. My plan was to have it done by this weekend, but that didn't happen. The thing is with those anthologies, that's really hard, is that even with like the holiday one, like one story I'd love and the next story I didn't like. So you never know, like, are you skimming the wrong story? Do you know what I mean? So I have to be very, very careful, and I don't. But no, I don't skim like chapters. I don't do all that, right? I mean, if I'm going to do that, then I just won't read the book. Okay, number 10, breaking a spine or keeping it like new. Well, I used to be like, you have to keep a book like brand new. But if you've watched my videos, I had this book revelation when I was in Mexico for my birthday. And I was reading Big Little Lies by the pool and on the beach every day. And it was like getting wet, and I would put the book like down like that, you know. And I'm like looking for an example, but all I have is recovery books around me because I'm in my office. And so like I would put it like down, like, you know, spine up, and like dog ear pages and stuff like that. And now, like, that was like so hard for me for so long. Like, I would never dog ear pages. I never did that. I was like, this is not how we treat books. You have to keep it perfect and whatever. Now I'm like, that's how you enjoy a book. Like, you read a book. You know what I mean? And my friend Tanya, like, when she gets a book, it's like so perfect. It's like packaged, like, looks like just like this, like, phone book. By the end of it, it's like water damage and everything like that. But she's like, I don't really care. I mean, I loan them to somebody else if they want to read it. If not, it just goes in a box and I donate it to Goodwill. So yeah, I think that you have to really, for me, I really love to enjoy a book. Okay, number 11, do you write in your books? I haven't started doing that yet. My mom did that, and I love reading books that she read, and I can find in there like things that were really meaningful to her. I have started highlighting in books, though. I just started doing that in Eliza and Her Monsters because there's so many profound passages. And number 12, who do you tag? Well, I tag nobody because I do so many tag videos, you guys, that I don't know. Like, I would love to come up with somebody totally random to tag in this, but I don't know even who I would tag. So, and the people that I would tag have already been tagged for this video. So, I'm going to tag Graham at Mega Man Chief Fan. I haven't tagged him in a couple of videos, and so I'll tag him for this. He's very busy. He's in high school, but this would be a good tag for him. So, I don't know, actually, does he do a lot of tag videos? I don't think so. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want me to do a tag, I've been tagged in a lot of videos lately. It's been really fun because I love doing them. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.